So I'm finishing this up. This is a chime off of my concept for the wicking bed I had, except for the only difference is I have incorporated a stone bed for plants. So things like rosemary, eggplants, parsley, mint can go in here and it'll be isolated, so it won't cause problems with any other fish. Depending on where you go, Amazon.com, you can get a solar panel for like maybe $200. I wouldn't recommend keeping this so much outside as rather keeping it in the sun. And I mean, I got a big window over there, so I can pretty much put anything I want there. But the last ingredients I'm going to put in here is some aquarium salts, which I'm going to put directly in here so that it can break down first before it goes into the water. And some Jamaican molasses. It's not the kind of molasses my friend James Lux uses, but it'll definitely do the job. So basically, the molasses is a bacteria starter. I just finished roasting stone, so that's why my sink looks like that. I'm just trying to drain this filter a little bit for a second. Alright, so this is actually food, so I'm not going to use that hand anymore. Was, but I changed my mind. And we're just going to pour some of the molasses on here. Not a lot. Okay, that's good. You don't need anything more than that, because this is only 5 gallons. It's not 20, 30, or anything else of that nature, right? And then I'm just going to lather this in there. And what that's going to do is, molasses comes from sugar cane. It has iron in there and sweetener that's going to help to encourage bacterial growth on my filter. Now I put that back here. Now this is an aquaponics system, so I'm not worried about anything as far as having clear water is concerned, but that little bit of water ain't gonna do nothing. As you're about to see, this is gonna get back clear in a couple seconds. Okay, you see how it's clearing up? Didn't use a lot, just used enough to get the job done, and it's almost done that fast, getting clear. Okay, so I'm gonna let this run overnight. I put in potassium, I put in calcium mag zinc, I put in some baking soda, and I put in some Epsom salt. Not a lot, just like barely half a teaspoon. I want this water to be hard water, and that way it can provide the needs of my for my plant that I put in there. So this right here, sorry I pause a lot because I'm trying to make sure I articulate everything correctly to you guys, is just a Gatorade bottle, 2 Gatorade bottles I cut on the baskets. If you remember, I showed you the baskets, and I cut the top and put the top in here. And so this is a view and globe that help me to check on my fish. If I'm worried about oxygen, I have a hole here that I can actually drop a tube straight down in there. But I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that. And that way it will do everything. But the oxygen should mix in fine between these stones here. And goldfish are pretty resilient. They're pretty good at doing what they gotta do. And as you see, the water is now clear. Okay? So what's happening is that the water is going to keep coming through my filter, and the sweetener from the molasses is going to encourage bacterial growth. And I'm trying to get the bacterial growth in as soon as possible because of the fact that I have so much minerals in here. It's going to encourage algae growth. So, I mean, I can do another thing. I could buy a pleco and put it in here, but because the pH is going to be so high in this at the moment, I don't want to risk it. So, that's what's going on. If you guys have any questions, put the message below. It was great showing you this. This is still me doing this in preparation for my big system, but I wanted to show you this one, which is a lot more simpler to do, not as big as the 20 gallon that I have, and took me probably 20 minutes to put this together. At the end parts, I would say maybe 30-45 minutes to actually put this together. This is $3. This is $3, so that's $5. This is $1, so that's $6. I mean, you can count these if you want, but I mean, technically they're recyclables. This costs $12. So 12, 15, 18, 19. The stones, $3. So that is 22. Epsom salt was $3, but I mean, I'll be using it as long as I have this system. So that is 25. The potassium was $6, so that was 31. The calcium, magnesium, zinc was $6, so that was 36. The potassium, $6, so that was 42. What else? Iron, $6, 48. Molasses I already had in the house, so I don't count that. The fish cost 14 cents each. So the fish food cost about $7. So about under $60 you can set this up. It takes roughly 45 minutes to do, and you'll be pretty happy with the results, okay? It was a blessing to be able to show you guys this, and I hope that those of you who have health issues are able to utilize this. Check out Nutritionist Healthcare on Facebook as well to see if there are any links there to help you to find out what foods to eat for better nutrition. I'm not a doctor, so I can't pretend that on any shape or form, okay? Take care. Bye. Oh, yeah, that's also where I'll put the food. So they'll eat it from there.